post, and long story short, so our kid, I don't know how much you know about our son, but very long story short, son was born blind in his right eye, completely blind, been through surgeries left and right. We almost moved to Cleveland because he was in Cleveland Clinic so much. But what did you post on the internet? She posted something.
It was a video along the lines of like smoking weed and like just it's normal and whatever. And a mom pretty much said like that's probably the reason that
that
your
was it.
child
and the best
has
part
a
was
disability.
she never smoked one time.
Yeah, like I didn't
even
do
take CBD,
anything.
nothing.
But that's what it is, and it's like people are going to be ignorant
People
no
like
matter
laugh.
what you
They're
do.
like,
Yeah,
what
So,
the
like,
fuck
just-
is wrong with people?
It's really just come down to the situation that anybody that has tried to have a conversation about it or an argument over it, I mean, if it's worth that type of conversation, because I definitely think we've started to learn, like, who are those people to have those conversations with and who not to, because sometimes it's not even worth it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can tell.
You just can kind of tell.
You can see they got that haircut and you know.
Yeah, you go,
Right. So it's like with that, and then we just try to be as open and honest with everything, and 9 out of 10 times we kind of win the argument because they never can have a rebuttal when we
people
come
just like
down
to argue,
to it.
and I don't like to argue, so I like to make it very like, why the fuck are we arguing? Type thing. Like, okay.
Right. Like, why come at me when you're having margaritas by the pool while your kids are swimming?
Yeah.
Now, can I say that maybe you had one too many and you can't control, if one of your children were to suddenly have, that's what people want to come at you for. Is how are you going to be the shittiest parent and fuck up? That's really what we're noticing. I feel like
we've had a lot more people, ton of support, but more
positive
questions of like, my husband and I, my wife and I, whatever, have been smoking for years. How do we bring it up to the kids? How do we talk to them? Like the older crew, our kids are young enough where they have no clue. My grandmother used to smoke chain smoke cigarettes. That's what I knew. That was fucking normal. Like who knows? But it's more of like, how do I educate the kids and how do we stop drinking, stuff like that. So like we'll post a lot of the stuff. We'll ask questions like, what do you want? And we'll share it and other people are talking about it, which is good. But
it's just what we're trying to do is just create that ability of like this open, safe community. That's what it was a Instagram social media place. Yeah. People can go to, but like the podcast is to inform, and like we're just trying to build so much more so that we have people a space where they can talk about these questions or understand this world of cannabis without it being seen as either a doctor saying it and it's just on the medical end, or a total hippie who's just smoking and loving life. There's a difference and there's an in-between, and neither are wrong or right or anything. That's not what I'm saying, but for us it's allowing people to see like we're just a mom and a dad, and
you could be normal functioning people and not a scumbag.
And you can have a you don't have a balanced life with your children.
Exactly.
You don't need to be a rapper and throwing down blunts every day all day, or you can be, and like it's still okay, and they're probably doing great things. We've noticed like cannabis is just it's a whole other level of thinking when it's consumed.